Stop eating. That's your 10th cookie. You haven't even had dinner yet.
I can't. It's too good. I've been craving them.
Why does this all happen? Well, it's because of the repeated release of dopamine in your brain every time you pick up and eat a cookie. The more this action occurs, the more it's reinforced, eventually becoming a habit. The formation of habits is due to a combination of a cue, routine, and reward. This is also known as the habit loop. Stress, which causes Bob to eat the cookies, is a cue. The routine is eating the cookies, and having the right routine can also determine if a habit becomes healthy or unhealthy. The reward is the feeling you get from the routine or the pleasure it brings. Once this behavior becomes a habit, one will start anticipating the reward before it comes. The brain links reward with pleasure, associating the cues, the cookies, with the rewards, the satisfied feeling you get from them, and a subconscious craving appears, fueling the habit loop. When satisfied, dopamine is released from the VTA and travels to the nucleus accumbens and other parts of the brain through different pathways. Nucleus accumbens is also known as the brain's pleasure center and acts as the central hub for the brain's reward circuitry. The striatum, which is part of the nucleus accumbens, is involved in decision-making, motor control, and processing rewards. Hippocampus remembers the action and environment as a region in the brain involved with memory, for example, the type of cookie. The amygdala processes emotions, and the prefrontal cortex contributes to habit formation and is responsible for attention and planning. This entire process involves neurons generating electrical signals when stimulated. When this happens, dopamine, a neurotransmitter, is released from the cells in the synaptic space. These neurotransmitters then act as chemical messages and attach to proteins, also known as dopamine receptors, which are located on the surfaces of the receiving neurons. Through this, the cells are able to communicate with each other, and because of their electrical activity, a series of biochemical events inside the neuron is triggered. This changes the way our brain tells us that the action is pleasurable. There are many different pathways and parts of the brain involved in habit formation, and by taking the time to recognize the cues, routines, and rewards that drive our behavior, we can reflect on the habits in our life, good and bad.